Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Femi, and in today's video I'll be talking to you guys about CST. CST stands for Cadet Summer Training. I was at CST from May 23rd to June 29th, and that was 3 days if I'm correct, and it was about 5 weeks to be exact. So I was in the 1st Regiment, and I was assigned to 3rd Platoon, 3rd Squad. Before I keep going, I would like to say 3rd Platoon, you guys are the best. You guys make my time there amazing. I would never forget you guys, and I really appreciate you guys for making my time at Fort Knox, Kentucky, the best. I hated Kentucky. I still hate Kentucky, but 3rd Platoon, thank you. So in this video, I would try to make my whole entire experience at Fort Knox. I will try to break it down into 3 phases. It's going to be the first phase, our time in the barracks. The second phase, our time in the fields, which is our FTX. And the third phase will be after the fields and up to graduation. So for the first phase, while we were in the barracks, it was referred to as garrison. Okay, you guys will get your positions over there. It could be squad leader, PO, PSG. PO is a platoon leader, PSG is a platoon sergeant. And I'm about to read exactly what we did while we were at the barracks. I might have forgotten some, and if I have, forgive me. And if I read everything, then yep, that's what I got. So while I'm reading this to you guys, it's not going to be in order to be exact, but it pretty much covers everything that we did. So we did a lot of briefs at garrison, or while we're So while we were at the barracks, we went to a couple briefs. We did height and weight. With height and weight, you had to pass. I think they gave you about 2-3 chances. I'm not sure exactly how it went, but I passed on my first go. We had COVID tests, so we did a couple COVID tests, 3 to be exact. The third one was not my favorite one, so I hated that. So again, starting over. Sorry. So at garrison, we had a couple briefs, height and weight, COVID tests, 3 of them. We had to draw weapons. We had buddy rush, buddy 10-fire rush, land nav written, and we also did the land nav practice and the actual land nav itself. We did Repel Tower, and on that same day, while you're doing your Repel Tower, you guys will do your obstacle courses. We also did drug tests. I think that was for either marijuana, whatever drugs you might be using that's illegal that you're not supposed to be using, it's gonna get tested for, and alcohol, of course. And then we had weapons qualification, CBRNE, 6-mile, pure valves, and we pulled gears. So, and those gears were the gears that we're gonna need for the second phase, which is FTX, or the field training. So before I go into the second phase, while we were at the first phase, I'll say the first phase is probably one of the easiest, which is at garrison. It is a lot of CTO time, a lot of you guys getting to know each other. The first 10 days would be you guys quarantining, or trying to make sure they are able to, they try to make sure that they contained, COVID, and make sure it didn't spread around more than it was supposed to. And overall, I'll say in my opinion, the first phase, which was at garrison, was the easiest. And then we go to the second phase. So after you guys have pulled your gear and everything, you guys will go to FTX. And at FTX, we're not in the second phase. So at FTX, you're gonna go through 3 phases as well in the second phase. Okay, so FTX, we have Wolverine, Panther, and Grizzly. The first phase in FTX is Wolverine. I think we did exactly 3 days. I think 3 days. And then once you're done with those 3 days, you hit the 8 mile, and then you have a refit day. And a refit day is a day where we all go back, do laundry, grab more shit that we need for the field, and basically restock on whatever we need. And then after the refit day, we go back to the fields. And the next phase was Panther. Panther was also 3 days. And then after Panther, we had another refit day, and we had a second peer eval. Then after Panther, we went back again to the fields, and we had Grizzly. I think Grizzly was a little bit further. They had to drive us there, drop us off, and Grizzly was 4 days. So yeah, actually, don't quote me on these days that I'm saying. I counted, 3, 3, 4, which is Wolverine 3 days, Panther 3 days, Grizzly 4 days. I most times don't count my nights, but if you guys have any questions about exactly how many days and night we spent in the fields, you guys could just ask me those comments. Ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer you guys. But I'm trying to make this video as short as I can be. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can. So yeah, I'm gonna skip a couple things. So yeah, the third phase in the FTX is Grizzly. Grizzly is supposed to be your hardest phase in FTX. Honestly, it's not. So don't get scared. I'll probably make another video to explain the FTX part of CSC, because that whole phase itself, wasn't too bad, but they try to make it seem like it's hard but I'll explain that later. So yeah, back to Grizzly. Grizzly was 4 days, and after Grizzly you had your 12-mile. Actually, after Grizzly you had a refit day first, and then the next day we did the 12-mile. We woke up pretty early for the 12-mile, and I think after the 12-mile, so after Grizzly was done, we did a refit day, and then we did a peer eval, the third peer eval, and then we did weapons cleaning, and then the 12-mile. Again, after Grizzly, we did a refit day, a peer eval, the third peer eval, and weapons cleaning, and then after that refit day, we did a 12-mile. So, yep, that is that for the second phase of the all of CST. So, to back brief, the first phase was at Garrison, which was at the barracks. Second phase is the field training, which is FTX, and now I'm about to go into the third phase. So the third phase is more of like I wouldn't say relaxed phase, but it is the phase where you're pretty much done with everything, and now you're just returning your gear. But okay, the third phase is coming from the fields and going back to the barracks, returning your gear, weapons cleaning, and then you have a blood drive and counseling about your entire time at CSC. So that's where you're going to get your rankings in the platoon and in the squad, and what else? I think that's pretty much that from what I remember. And then boom, graduation, boom, you're done with CSC. So yeah, overall CSC wasn't bad. I would say your time there is going to depend on the people that you have around you, the cadres that you get assigned to you. Some cadres can be shitty, I'm sorry to say, but I said what I said. But yeah, it's going to depend on the people that you have around you, the cadres, and how shit is planned. If shit is not planned, you're going to see it. Everybody will notice it. But overall, I would say at CSC, once you get there, try to make sure that you're not negative. Stay positive, try to do what you're supposed to do. Work with your teammates, work with your buddies. Try not to be rebellious. What else can I say about CSC? I'd say it's not a competition, you know. Just do what you're there for, you know. If you try to make it a competition and try to show that you're better than somebody, it ain't gonna work for you. So just try to work with everybody around you, try to you know, do what you're supposed to, really. And I'll say your time in CSC will be good. So before I end this video, I'll give you guys a quick back brief again. I was in 1st Reg, 3rd Platoon, 3rd Squad. First phase would be at your time in the barracks, which is referred to as garrison. 2nd phase would be your time in the fields, which is going to be Wolverine, Panther, and Grizzly. And your 3rd phase would be your relaxed phase, where you're going to be cleaning your weapons, returning your weapons, returning gear, doing a blood drive, doing your counseling, and then graduation. And that's that for CSC. Yep, I hope I was able to help you guys that have been thinking about cadet summer training and how it's like. Hopefully this video is going to help you guys. If you guys have any other questions about anything I did not cover, yeah, I'm very willing, if that's what I was supposed to say, willing to help you guys answer those questions. So yeah, just drop your questions down in the comment section down below, and I will answer your questions ASAP. Yep, that's it. Once again, my name is Femi, and